Righty, there we go. Well, welcome to the Division 8 meeting for September 19th, 2020. Looks like we have a good crew here with us and should take about the normal time, and we have a great presentation up here as well that we'll talk about in a couple minutes. So we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Welcome everybody who has joined the meeting as a Division 8 member. Also want to welcome Bruce DeMayer as a brand new member to Division 8. Most of us know Bruce from his time with the T-Track group for Mid-Central Region and also with Division 10 over in Lexington, but he has come across the bluegrass, moved a little bit west, and is a full-time member with Division 8 now. So we are thrilled for that to happen and to have him on board. Also welcome Tom Kane. He's our guest presenter today, and as usual, Russ will do a formal introduction just before we start that after the business meeting. I'm sure everybody has taken a look at the meeting minutes from August. So do I have a motion to approve the minutes from last month? And if you do, please put that in chat.
We have a motion.
Okay, and a second? So
We have a second.
Launch the poll, and if you're a Division 8 member, either vote yes, no in the poll here, and we'll let it run for about 20 seconds. Show the results. Yay! So 12 of you are still awake. That's good. We're 5 minutes in the meeting. And go into the treasurer's report. Mike Berry, you're up. Thank you, Mike. Moving right along. So moving into standing special committees. Bob Dawson, pie card, you're up, sir.
Okay, just a couple of things. And just so happens this month's contest is photos. And when I went through it, I saw a lot of nice photos up there. So be thinking about sending some other or even these nice photos to me for use in the pie card. And so I'm sure everyone or most people have photos of either their model, their layout, somebody else's layout, a prototype picture they snitched from somebody or whatever. If you would email these to me, they would be greatly appreciated. Everybody asks, am I running out? No, at the very last minute, I seem to have enough stuff for the pie card, but I'd like to get a little ahead of the game. Also, a short article would be nice. If you got a question about it, you can email me and we can discuss it. But so I need items for the pie card, bottom line. That's it.
Thanks, Bob. And Joe Fields, excuse me. Joe Fields, you're up. Not much to report this week or this month.
Unmute.
Good to go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you now.
Okay. Like Fred said, there's not a whole lot to report on the achievement program. Also, Fred has posted on the site there. I went through and we upgraded or renewed, I guess you say, some new volunteers for the achievement program coaches, which they're, like I say, on your screen there. These are folks that have volunteered to give their time. If you have questions in those particular areas, they'd be glad to help you, show you how something's done, whatever the case may be. I know Fred was a real big help with me when I did my engineering civil, when I was making the turnouts and so forth like that. Some of it was kind of easy and some of it didn't quite register in the old noggin up there, but he was very gracious and helped me out. And that's what these other folks are there for if you have any questions about any of those different aspects of the achievement program. And as always, if you have something that you need judged, we can make arrangements for that. Even though we're staying socially distanced, we can still get together and do that safely also if you have something that you need to be judged. So don't hesitate to get a hold of me, and I'll get with other folks to set up the judging, and we'll place to do it at, and so on and so forth. And next month, I think we're having a gathering thing out at the Hurstbourne location, and I'll be presenting Fred with his engineering civil merit awards and his certificate for that category. So congratulations, a little ahead of time, but I think I've already mentioned this earlier too, but that's the only thing, unless somebody comes up with something between now and then, that's would be the only thing out there that time. So that's about all I've got this time, Fred.
Thank you, Joe. All righty. Now, Barry.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. This month's edition of the Charlie Keeling Model Contest has something new, and that is that we have two categories and two opportunities to vote. First one is model photographs, and the second one is prototype photographs, black and white or color. So let's go ahead and go right into the first category, which is model photographs. As Bob Dawson mentioned, we had some wonderful photography entered this time. Every single one that was entered just seems like it has a story behind it, or it gets our curiosity going, which is the mark of a great photograph. We had 6 entries with the model photographs. And for third place this time around, we had 2 folks. We had Bob Frankrone and we had Ron Ellison. Santa Fe F units and a P&L locomotive. So congratulations to our third place winners. For second place in the model photos, we had Kevin Jones with a wonderful Monon scene there. So congratulations to Kevin on that. And then for first place this month for the model photo, we've got Russ Weiss. With a real sense of place there. So many elements in that photo, and congratulations to Russ for winning first place in that category. Now let's go on over to honorable mentions. We've got Joe Fields with a British theme, and we've got Rick Geertz with a wonderful example of an industry and freight cars at that industry with the motive power. So thank you for everybody for the model photographs that were submitted. Okay, next we've got our prototype photography. And for this category, we had 9 entries with which we could look over and vote on. And my goodness, we've got a lot of folks to congratulate today. For third place, we've got Ron Ellison, which has a wonderful photograph from the Colorado Railroad Museum. Favorite place of mine and many others, so congratulations, Ron. For second place with the prototype photos, we've got 4 people that placed in that category. Eric Wagoner with our beloved L&N steam locomotive right here in Kentucky. Rick Geertz with a childhood memory of the dome car on the Empire Builder. Russ Weiss with a beautiful Grand Trunk or Canadian National locomotive. And Joe Fields with a wonderful scene out of coal country there. So now for first place for the prototype photos, again, we've got a bunch of winners. We have Bob Frankrone with an amazingly dilapidated caboose there. Craig Hatter with a really chilly scene from Norfolk Southern. And then Kevin Jones with a scene from Kansas City, downtown near Union Station there. So congratulations to our first place winners as well. Looking forward, we have our honorable mention. Craig also submitted an amazing photograph taken in Louisville here of a unfortunate locomotive on its way back to the shops there. So coming up for next month in October, we've got steam locomotives as our category. That always seems to bring out some amazing model work, so we're looking forward to seeing what people submit. We will have an article in the pie card that will explain how to submit your photos, how to vote on them and everything. So check out the website as well. And we'll just continue on now with our virtual contest going into the autumn here. As we finish up today, I just want to give a Santa Fe Railway hello to Tom Payne, fellow member of the Santa Fe Railway Modeling and Historical Society. Tom co-hosts our Santa Fe Mini Meet up in Indianapolis every year, along with co-hosting many NMRA events. So Tom, I'm so glad you're presenting to us today, and I think everyone's going to love your presentation. So, okay, have a good month, everyone.
So I have a question, Barry, and this is for you and Tom and Bruce. Do you guys have like a secret handshake in the Santa Fe Modeling Society?
Well, we do have Chico, you know, the mascot of the Santa Fe Railway. So
That's
we
right.
just kind of do a little Chico pose and people know we're Santa Fe people. So
All righty. Thank you, sir. Hey, Ron,
Yes.
you're up.
Don't forget, Joe Fields already mentioned it. Sunday, October 4th from 1 to 3 at the 600 building, right across from the main entrance where you normally park to enter the building. We'll be having our next celebration station. We'll be giving out sanitizer to those that haven't picked up their free bottle yet. And also, you can freshen up your supply before the deep winter flu season gets here. We'll be wearing masks, servicing you from your car. We take credit cards only for sales on the sanitizer, and anybody that earns the certificate will be given a hearty thank you and a presentation of their certificates. Sounds like just Fred right now, but
Well, monthly modeling contest certificates also.
oh yes, the monthly modeling contest. Thank you for reminding that. Will be available. So if you've won a certificate, you can swing by then, get your certificate, and replenish your sanitizer supply. And moving right along, the Silver Spike Award. We have a nominee for the Silver Spike Award, and we've made some changes to the methods of how we present the award or how the voting works on the award, which there's a copy for. You can read through it in great detail on the members only section of the website. It lists all the various parameters of the Silver Spike there. And there's also a separate document about qualifications for the Silver Spike Award. But the main thing we changed was two things: to allow for electronic voting, which we were getting ready to do. But then while we were there, we decided that if we only had one nominee for the award, we make available the possibility that the nominee could be awarded the Silver Spike by acclamation. And that's what we've done this year. We have an excellent nominee, someone who's done plenty for the division, and we'll be awarding that most likely, and we'll be presenting a video of the presentation at the November meeting. And so if you want to know more about the changes to the operating procedure of the Silver Spike, check out in the members only section on the website. If you forgot the password, send us an email to the Gmail address and we'll freshen up your memory. Thank you, Fred.
Thanks, sir. All righty. A few things for me to talk about. First thing up is today, Tom Kane, we've talked about already, adding signals to the Eastern Illinois Santa Fe Model Railroad. Next month, we have two events going on. As usual, we have a Zoom meeting on October 10th. Right now, it's Paul Downs, Tom Gunther, and then Steve Lasher and Russ Weiss. Excuse me. And then later in the month, October 17, another Zoom virtual meeting, Bob Frankrone, how to add a scene to a layout in 15 easy steps. If you didn't know, you know now, NMRA is back with a virtual day-long convention on September 26th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. If you need information about how to reach this, how to get involved with this, how to view the event, go to the Division 8 Facebook page. We shared the link there, or you can just go to the NMRA page and it's there also. So it looks like a lot of good things going on. I'm a little concerned about that because I also have this event going on at the same time and day. This is virtual RPM. I've attended a couple of these and it's a great presentation, a great day of information that comes out on these. If you're interested in doing this, go to speedwitchmedia.com. The link is down there on the bottom left. And if you don't remember it from this presentation, just send me an email and I'll let you know as well. Some really good stuff in here, really good presentation. So a couple of things going on next weekend. Also coming up is Central Indiana Division has asked us to let you know about their November 21 show. They are still planning to do this in Danville. We'll see if that really happens, obviously, but as of today, it is still on. And I think we're going to have something in the October pie card about this as well. So even if you didn't catch it right here, you'll be able to see that. And of course, if there is a change to this, we will, and we get notified in time, we will let you know. But right now, Saturday, November 21, they are planning to have a train show in Danville. Also, another update for you. Unfortunately, this is not happening this year, and I don't think that comes as a surprise to anybody. The December 2020 Christmas party is canceled. There's just no way we can do that. When you read the October pie card, you'll see my superintendent column is devoted to this. So rather than go into a lot of detail right now about how we went through and canceled and reworked with the facility, the venue, just understand it's not happening, and read the pie card and you get all the details in there about what we ended up doing as a board to work with the venue. So staying connected, same as we've always said, Groups IO, if you're not a member of that, ought to be a member of it. There's a lot of good information that comes in and out of there. A lot of chit chat that goes on, I know, but you can set it up to be a digest or get only the special messages, which means you'll get pretty much just the announcements that Ron or I send out. The Facebook page, of course, and the website that we're trying to keep up to date as well on a regular basis. That pretty much is the meeting for today. I do have a back to basics presentation, but looking at the time right now, I'm going to not do that today and instead call the meeting to an end now. I'll just roll that back to basics presentation forward to October, and we'll go ahead and take a 5-minute break right now and get Tom set up. You guys go ahead and take a break, go do that bio thing. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I've got my timer rolling right now.